Alright, again it's me, and this is our first video of SQL injection attacks. So we have to be creating at my YouTube channel is to burp seed and SQL injection to be entrance. So in this video we're gonna be doing real life scenario of SQL injection, and we're gonna be seeing here too many things about SQL injection to be catch for us to be how we can be abusing for real life scenario of skill injection and how does it work, how does it go. So if you remember, let's get starting fastly. So we are in, so it's look like for my store clothes, accessories and art. So it will be maybe as easy or hard SQL injection with you, but I don't know. But let's get started with part one. So there is we got the clothes for man. So it's redirect us here just one to be t-shirt to accessories. So we got here some accessories with like to be mark. There is could be like, so first of all, before starting I think we can turn on our burp, forget information about. Okay, so we are in right now to do get here some information about Webless. So should we go for example to be, let me check it for the clothes, the woman or man. So try to be at this card. So to continue shopping, and I just wonder how it's okay. It's is over here. It's redirect on index.php for get all wish lists and module. So they are filtering their colors widths here to on header. So should we try to be go here, I mean proceed to checkout maybe. So okay, so right now if we wanna be go for about this websiting and map scan maybe. So let me try share.htp. So the second things we'll be sharing here or command should will look like. So they are be important with to looking for subdomain first of all. Okay, so can we check it for here to proceed to checkout? Let's redirect here the checkout.share.htp. So we can disable it right now and go for etc house. So then for sure it's could be checkout.share.htp. So let me try to be refresh this websiting and go for accept risk and continue for sure. So let me turn on my burp. Then okay. So check out subdomain. It's look like for credit card paying. So I don't think for sure here maybe we have to be looking share.htp. And I just wonder if they are using here a World Wide Web. So okay, we are in for our mmap results, and so we are just had to be gathered here on this HTTPS port who calls robots.txt. So I actually wanna be saved them at my node. So for that's it, let me go for call here share it. Okay, so in this share it, we got from to mmap scan this. So we can try to be go for SSH with this credential, and who calls in 80 ports, it did not follow redirect, and it's redirect us to here HTTPS. So we want that we have to be looking for here HTTPS, isn't? So it's important things to here is SSL certificate, the subject, the common name is here. So it could be different subdomain for us. So we found the first is who calls this checkout. And alright, so we find here robots.txt. So is it could be important? So let me try P go for robots.txt. Okay, right now we find here two directories for shared.htp, and who calls them to for example the here upload PDF the modules. So can we just try to be go for example here to modules. So it's just for it's redirect us here again index.php. So can we go uploads maybe here? But we just have to be focused on here. It's redirect as forbidden page because we are not accessing of local host. But we don't need to be forgetting about it. Word focus could be SQL injection. So should we try here SQL injection? So it's about credit card numbers, and credit card number and CVV is over here. So let me try to give it them like that. 1 2 3 and go for target is available right now. So let your payment was successfully received here. So I just wonder. Okay, it's at the checkout .php. So we can sending okay, let me try with that. Is that like here 444 1 2 3. So if I'm gonna be try here to pay again, your payment was successfully received, this message we got here. So is it could be important to hear, maybe we have to be looking for is it could be SQL injection maybe? Is it here or share it sub? So let me try to be go here to Pilatus. Okay. So for example for the man, go my in. Okay, in the custom, okay, it's here, could be important. Okay, let me send it. Sure. So is it can we check it random? Alright, it's about it, right? So is it custom card? It's changing requesting with them. Is it different? So if I'm convert selection here to for URL decode, it's redirect asking this. So because it's default here, okay, there is two things I think we can focus for SQL injection. The first one will be there to add the card. So let me try to be get requesting them directly. Okay, if I'm gonna be checking it at the cart, then send on repeater. Okay, so should be here, but we're just now about it. They use here token and ID product. So it's ID product just for to production for this t-shirt and customization. But this to this request it's for credit card. So I think our focus will be go for stall here credit card. If we can availability get here credit card number, I mean, so it's can we just get here credit card number information? It will be available with SQL injection. So why I'm wanna be focused here? So it's about the products and it's KTO. So this is the unit price is not gonna be fixed here. So can we just try this? Sorry. So if I'm gonna be check it with 2, okay, it's changing with 2, and so let me try here, for example, to be could be SQL injection here maybe. So let me try here quotation mark. So it's about SQL injection. So it's just change it with quotation mark. So what I giving here, it doesn't matter because it's redirect attribute here with a value. So let me try with it 2 and send it again. Okay, it's over here. So we cannot abusing or payload here. Why? Because it's just attribute some value of QTO. But let's try here. So for example, if I'm adding here A, so its call here is not found because we know about it. So it's important things. So we are just now is about it in custom card. So let me print scan that and go my notes. Okay, here let's focus. Okay, pictures, add this. So what we got? So we got here 2 things. Is on custom card. Is this so KTO is a first of all is KTO valuable attribute for all, and this product save as databases, because of if we can change it with the different things like A, it's calling us not found. But if you check it this without it, it's giving us product ID here. So can we try here SQL injection with this maybe? Okay, it's again it's calling us to not found, but if you're checking here is KTO is not 2 right now. So this means is there is an SQL injection. So can we try it again without it? Okay, should we try with that? Yes. All right. So we found SQL injection here. I think it's time to be upgrading and customing it for us. Well, we got it again. So we find here this one. It's called nothing. At ID and price. So it means could be SQL injection. So second things we can provide here for SQL injection, what we can try. So shall we try here to for like this one and call it here like that maybe. Okay, so we are just now here with this quotation mark and dash dash and dash. It's look like injectable. So if we can try without this again here and space and dash one more time, it's calling us the same thing like that. So we are just now with just single quotation mark, it's found here not found, but the dash dash and dash, so I mean it's like SQL injection payload, is calling us the same thing with this. So it's an injectable. So we found injectable file. So let me focus it there. Okay, it's injectable. Okay, it's injectable. So we found here injectable tags here. I mean, so it's selected tags. All right, so there is injectable. Okay, really cool. Now I think we can try here gather some information about union select. So let me go here, SQL injection cheat set. So here cheat sheet at Port Swigger are generally used, and what we found after the quotation mark and dash, I generally using here union. So should we just looking for, okay, the union one not here. Okay, is it, could we go here GitHub? I don't think so, but I just wanna be show you how I union share here. Okay, I just want to be using it like that, is union select 1 2 3 from and information schemata is like here. Okay, the select from first of all is database contents could be here is from all tables. So let me try. So it's a first of all add here like that. So if I'm try union select 1 and dash dash and dash. So let me try it. Okay, it's found here, not found, so it's not equal to 1. So let me try 2. It's not also equal to 2, and give it here 3. Okay, so we found and another injectable tags here. So this is our let me try it. Okay, is it right? Okay, so this is our injectable tags here we found, and has to be growing with this. So we find here SQL injection with single quotation mark and union select. So there's 3 tabs. So why it's not equal to 1 and 2? And if you try here the 4, it's giving us again here is not found. So because it's just there's 3 tables and or 3 database. So okay, we find here our subjection which like this. It's actually so I think it's the second one. Try to be get here changing variable here maybe. Okay, we found at this product, can we try changed it with a maybe. Okay, it's changing with 2. So we are just now about it, for example giving here this one. Okay, it's producting changing us, so it was important, so I want to be screenshotted it. So let's add this onto my notes. So right now, why we are gathered it? It doesn't show any data, but it must be that query is only taking the first row of data. So with the query again, it's got the legit row, then row F1 to 3, only legit row is used. I can test this by my waking ID invalid. So it's calling why I'm calling this Osman. So for example, can we change it like this real life to product name maybe? It will not change. Because of what? It's raw data on 1 to 3 of database. So can we just try it with different things? For example, maybe we have to be just give it here any valuable data with my, for example, my name, and here we found its product change with 2. So that means why we already got it down. This means why redirect product here, product to 2, because of second value is injectable. So we can try it with like here adding different things. For example, if you check it, it's 3 and this one is 2, it will change. We'll hear the 3. So it means about here because of second value is injectable here. So we found here is that just second value is injectable. So we can giving our payloads at the second value. So why we are gathered it? So right now what we got, we found injectable table and so injectable tags. Then we can injectable delaying here with 2 because of this. It's but not meaning is this. It means its second value is injectable here. Then we can try here, for example, to version number. So what was it? Maybe it's calling us here the version number is this. So if we can check it here, there's at version, it's showing us the here product as the version number. So it was again is important. So I want to be to check it with screenshot and add my notes also. So I think we are so close. Should we try here like user maybe? Okay, we are right now is at the user. So can we find it on pretty? It's just calling us this checkout localhost like that, but it's not look like beautiful. But for the saving your notes, you can use it. It's I don't know what you want to be using it. For example, at this user, what we find here is localhost. Is over there. Okay, so we find here them again is user is checkout at localhost. So right now I think we can try here SQL map or manually SQL injection attack. So but it doesn't matter by you what you do in here. So let's try here to manually and with this SQL map. So there is a 2 way to be gathered it. So let me call here home and Elliot. And we can try here SQL map and SQL injection manually. So let me go here to render again. So what we can try here, user we got, and so it could be here the 2, but can we just try? I just wonder here. So what was the injectable cask here? So it's equal to here cookie variable, right? So if I'm gonna be try here to SQL map, so for you, let me zoom in. SQL map and dash u for sure. We have to be give here. It could be equal that. So what we already got it down, it's over here. So let me try to be added here. It could be like that, right? So under dash, we have to be giving here or to be a value name. It's who calls here cookie. So let me try to be giving here cookie, and we have to just give it here dash dash cookie for sure. So then give it this your injectable tags. So or injectable tags is equal that. So let me try. Oh no! Oh my God! Not this. So or injectable tags is equal here. So let me give it this with paste, but you don't need to be give it them with the by all commands here. So because of the injectable commands here, we can try to be give it it's not injectable, but this one is really injectable. So why we are just has to be given here to injectable tags. So this ID name is Kutia is not injectable, but this the product name is could look like injectable here. So let's give it with this to it's just a colon is semicolon. Then you have to be give it your the car number, the Kutia, and dash dash level you can give, and I can give 3 and risk dash dash risk 3. I generally using here batch and dump. Okay. Okay. It's already finding here the username and password. So after this SQL injection, so we found here the old price and old code here. Because the code is attribute with the price. So if it's the code using here, the price changing with this. So after the using it, so this SQL map, we find here really injectable for to checking here information about it. So let me try to be copy them what we have to be get, not this one we got here. Or you dump, stupid, a dump, huh? Okay. So we find here really important idea about price, ID, and codes, but the other important things is for sure is username and password. So I have no idea what is it for, but we find here the password, and we got here is password is not crackable because to SQL map is also trying it to have to be cracked. But it's not crackable, it's saying us, but we can try to be crack it. I don't know, maybe it will be changing for some reason, but I think we don't need to be give them to all things, because we just have to be get here username and password, but it's not needed. So it's not good for us, we have to be doing more. So what we try to be go here on SQL map. We can try here the username and password somewhere maybe. And so we find here two password with MD5. It's in SQL databases. It's always showing with MD5. Let me try to correct these hashes. Okay, it's solidly 101. So of this James Mason. So right now it's time to be, let's try to be get all databases and all tables of this tab. So of this to our target here. The first of all, Okay, we found it, but let's find all database and tables. Okay. Okay, the first of all, let's try SQL map again. So right now, we find here again, so it's or to SQL, to code, but right now it's not needed to be go for. So let me try here dash dash batch and dash dash dump dash dash level 3 and dash dash risk is 3 and looking for database. So it will giving us here the database name because of this cut. So let me try to be give it. Okay. Again here it's changing, but I just wander here to databases. So it's calling us the same thing, maybe. Okay, so alright, so I understand it. Okay, its database is here is checkout. So our database, if it's there the checkout, so we can try to be go for dash databases is checkout and dash dash tables. Try to be looking for all tables of this. Okay, there is 2 tables we found. Okay, so this is our tables and we found the tables is who calls username and password. So it's okay, it's easy way. So right now we find here username, user and product password here. So let's try to be get here after this get to tables. Let's try with user and dash dash dump will giving us the here information about to this user tables and then this user tables is just calling us here to James Mason and his password directly. But of the product what we get here, let's try to be go product. There is something wrong. Dash dash dump. Okay, it's just giving us of the checkout here the product and price, code and ID number of this websiting. So after the all things we find here the credential. So let me try to be coded it again. Let me copy that and save it here. So where we have to be used it maybe is SSH. Because there's 22 port is open. So should we try from SSH here? Okay, add it and zoom in. SSH and it's James Mason and share it .htp. We have to be give it them and this password we find here. Okay, it's gonna be work. Right now we are on James Mason here. So shall we try to be go for, so let me try to be go home ls-la. So we find here another user is Dane Smith. So shall we go for the Dane Smith maybe? Okay, so for is it being needed to be privilege escalation? I don't think so because we are not on or to looking for the cracked hashes, or content is SQL injection, and we found here SQL injection and giving our payloads and get the username and access the here SSH I think it's okay for this our first video. It was really easy SQL injection payload we found here, and thank you for watching.